Hey guys, welcome back to the Daily Daniel. Okay, so it just came out not too long ago, so the new CARES Act, which is called the HEALS Act. So this is what's been introduced by Senator Mitch McConnell, the Republican Party, in the Senate right now. So this is the new stimulus bill that hopefully, gets added onto it because it's okay. But this just got introduced. They're going to discuss it, they're going to negotiate, and hopefully we have a bill that passes by sometime this week. And then by next week, the House will vote on it, and then the president signs it, and then we get on there. But let's just dive right into it. Let's talk about the bad first. That's not so good. All right. So first off, there's no information on it about evictions, forbearance, state and local governments, anything like that. There's nothing in the new HEALS Act about this, and as well as EIDL. So small businesses, that kind of little loan that you guys got before. Nothing in there about it. Liability protections are in there, so people can't sue people for getting the coronavirus by going out. That's another thing as well. And then what else is in there? $1.7 billion for a new federal building, FBI building. Don't know why that's in there, but they're just dicing in there so I can get money for it. $105 billion for schools, which again, it's subjective to schools that are opening. So schools that are not going to be opening, they're not going to be getting some of this money, and as well as some of it will be going to private schools as well, which that's another thing that people are kind of irritated about. Certain tax credits, and as well a nice thing as well for businesses, which a friend of mine, him and I had a talk today. He is a business owner. This is another thing that's going to help businesses. Hopefully, it's the second round of PPP for companies that have lost 50% in revenue since last year. So that is another thing that is into the HEALS Act that is a possibility for helping businesses out. So that's another thing. But let's kind of dive into the good. So first off, there is the $1,200 check. That's in there. Same guidelines. If you made $75,000 or less, you get the full $1,200. If you made more, then it gradually goes down till you get to $100,000. Married couples, married couples is going to be $150,000, then so on and up. This is a new thing. All dependents will get $500. Senior or kids, dependents, will get their own stimulus check, as well as people that are on Social Security and stuff like that do not file an income. They will be getting their $1,200 checks as well. So that's another thing that's on there. As well as there's no limits. It says there's no limits on dependents too. So it sounds like it can go kind of crazy. Now, what everyone's waiting for, unemployment. So right now, what it says from August to the end of September, unemployment boost will only be $200. Let's not freak out just yet. This is a starting point for Republicans, and Democrats are at $600. So ideally, probably going to be around the middle, around $450. But so what this says is at the start of August to the end of September, it will be $200. Then going into October, it will be a max of $500, but cannot be more than 75% of the annual income that you have lost. So it's kind of a gray area there, what you're going to get out of it. And the thing is, this is a program that the federal government has to implement and put together in 2 months. So hopefully they can do that. And if it passes, this is going to be an interesting thing that's going to be putting together. And if it passes, then we're just going to send there's nothing about a credit for people going back to work, nothing about, essential workers that have been on the front lines and all that stuff. So there are things that are missing in this, which I think what Democrats are going to do is take a lot of things from the HEROES Act and kind of force it into this HEALS Act. And hopefully they kind of meet in the middle, can agree on something and go from there. This is just a starting point. Let's not, there are some good things in here. Again, $1,200 stimulus checks, which the government figure out all their quirks and things that kind of delayed a lot of those checks priorly, which, hopefully everyone has gotten by now. So by this passing, hopefully everyone will get their stimulus checks within a timely matter of just a few weeks, if not less of time. The unemployment, again, that's going to be negotiated with Democrats. Nancy Pelosi has been very strong about not giving up that $600. So let's just kind of see what happens with this. So once it passes, the Senate, and then it goes into the House, we have a long ways to go, people. We only have, 2 weeks until their next recess, but they have also said that if they do not have a bill passed, that they will cancel recess until a bill has passed. So let's just kind of see what happens. I'm excited. This is some good news, some stuff we've been waiting for. Not everything that we were hoping for, but hey, it's something. All right, so I'm gonna come up with more information for you guys just in a little bit. This is just what I've kind of written down right now. It's gonna take some time, but thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, please like, and
you've gotta know that nothing lasts.